So let us get started. So uh okay. Uh so today's
Maybe the microphone should be a little bit closer. Uh,
just a second.
it's like
1, 2, 3. Is it
far.
better? Okay.
Mm, maybe.
How about this?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So I just turned on microphone to this.
Yeah.
1, 1, 1. Okay. So actually this is microphone. Okay. Let us get started and
I have a question.
yes.
So I like a week ago, I've emailed this scientist who works in Google DeepMind, and he also has a PhD from Cambridge. And I've sent him the details of the competition, and asked if he has maybe some useful resources or anything that could possibly aid us in solving the problems. And he sent me over a few links. So if you want me, I can maybe send them over to the Telegram group chat.
Of course.
Maybe.
Please. Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I have a question. When is the competition? So today is April 30th. So the
Uh,
competition is going to be soon, right?
yes, in like a bit less than 20 days.
20 days.
Yeah,
Okay.
we leave in 3 weeks, like on May the 18th.
This makes sense. So, well, in this case, I have a potential proposal. So maybe it would be better if we will meet not once a week, but probably twice a week. What do you think about it? Because we still have some topics that are definitely not covered, and it would be great to cover them just to have a slight vision of the neural network. So what we are doing right now is just a mathematical modeling and just some statistics, data science, but none of the deep learning, none of the AI. So if it is so, please send your appropriate times. Actually, for me, it would be great if it would be Friday in the morning. I mean, California morning. So it is supposed to be Friday in the evening in Europe. Is it okay? It's not okay.
It's okay. It works for me. I don't know about the.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
I think
okay
Anyway.
for me too.
I think it really depends on the time slot
Yeah.
when you're.
Okay. So what time slot? I can probably start. So now it is 7 p.m. in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 7:20. So if it could be 7 or better, or 8 p.m. in Europe, so that's great for me because
The
it is
later the better.
the later the better. Great. Yeah. Okay. Uh. Okay. Okay. Let's discuss it then in Telegram. But approximately 7 or maybe 8 in the evening on Friday would be also good because we have to have some additional preparation. So today, okay, so let's get started.
Do we start
Uh,
this week? This week, Friday,
yes,
also?
I believe so.
Okay.
So I don't know. So we have an Easter holiday here. So it is an Orthodox Easter that would be May 4th, I believe. So this is a great Saturday. I'm not sure about the Great Friday. So yeah, so May 2nd will be a Great Friday here. Uh, so probably, yeah. So let's get scheduled on May 2nd. So this Friday, I mean. Uh, and we can try. Okay. So yeah, this Friday and then next Tuesday. So twice a week. Uh, okay. If it sounds good, of course. Um, okay, so let's get started with today's topic. The today's topic, it would be great if also you will be doing something, not me just lecturing or dictating. Uh, so today's topic will be the first part of the lesson will be just to get finished, get our notebook completed with some completion, and the second one will be to create a sustainable report. Okay, so who want to volunteer, either Nina or Daniel? So it's up to you, or maybe both. Uh,
I'm
okay.
not able to screen share.
Okay, so what about
Okay,
Daniel? So
I
can you?
can. Yes, of
That's great.
course.
Yeah, so please. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's great. So this is the Foxes and Rabbits number
Yes.
3. So here we have encapsulated class game, and we also have there should be a class animation as far as I remember, right? And the result of our work last time was the just a single image, and I believe, yeah, that looks better. Could you please run the animation and show it?
Yes, but I couldn't get it to work. It shows right title, but no image.
Let's
Yeah.
figure it out. Let's fix the problem. Okay. Okay. So let's first of all, let's get back to the previous state when there was the animation draw was just to do a single image. So do you remember we created the grid and the two objects on this grid? So that was a grid, the red that is rabbit, and the green that is fox, or vice versa.
Um,
Uh,
just the image, I think.
yeah. So let's do not animation. So to do the animation, let's start with a single image. Okay. Nothing,
Uh,
because you didn't show anything. I believe we have to create an animation, and we need. What does it mean, def image? Oh yeah, yeah. So we need to create an animation and call the uh and
Also, I noticed that we named this import animation that interferes with.
so let's remove one of them. Let's go upstairs.
I
I
just
mean,
renamed this animate. That calls func animation.
oh, so you wait. You have two: import matplotlib animation as animate, and from matplotlib animation import func animation.
Yes, so
Uh,
you,
uh,
in one in cell wars we used animate dot func animation.
let's remove the first one. So because
Okay.
it'll mess up. Yeah, that's great. So let's look at the image, at a single image. Let's have the single image drawn. So we
Okay.
should call, I
We
believe.
call in.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, great. And now we need to call image. Say animation dot image with tick 0. Mhm. Nothing. What's the problem? And there are no grids. So you remember we have this nice grid.
Yeah, yes. Uh,
Uh-huh.
when I print out grid, uh, it shows as it should. But
Okay, good, good. There is a problem, right? So your grid is your grid is floating point. It's supposed to be uh in line 9 here. Say as type at the end, at the very end. Dot as type and p dot int 62 or something like this. 64. Yeah,
64.
of course. 64. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's run it one more time. Okay, now better, but we still don't have the rabbit and the fox. There is a fourth tab in your browser with ChatGPT, so probably it might help.
Mm, what do you want me to?
Uh, I want the grid to be visualized with cells bordered with fox and rabbit on their position. I want this image. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here it is. Game is still game. I believe you need the last part. Okay, so let me not help you. Okay, so could you please ask for help when you need help, because otherwise I will be dictating you. But on the competition, you will be alone. So do you understand what is needed? First of all.
I don't. Sorry.
Okay, so
I
let me
tried
explain one
this
more time.
whole morning to to debug the code, but
That's
it
okay.
didn't.
That's okay. Oh, whole morning, just one morning. Come on.
Well,
A week, a month. Sounds reasonable. A morning. Uh, I'm not underestimating your efforts, but just one morning.
well, I have to prepare for the ending semester in school.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really? Oh, so it's just April. Okay.
well, I'm in graduating year, so we have
Ah,
some.
you're great in the year. So next year you're going uh to step into the university. Then
Yes.
that makes sense. Okay, so the task now is please don't do any animation. We don't need an animation. We just need a picture, one single image with the grid 7 times 7 and with fox and rabbits on their position at tick 0 and with borders of the cells. So get rid of the animation. We don't need animation for now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. You may use class animation if you wanted to,
Okay. Okay.
but first of all, we need an image at tick 0. And you see that your matrix is looks good. Just one small advice. Don't get scared if you need to remove everything and create everything, something else. Just create a backup and do what you want with the new version. So it looks like you are scared about, oh, that showed me something, but I'm so scared about touching my code. Good. Now we need grid. Cells bordered. Not really. Looks nice, but that's not what we wanted. So, do you understand what is needed? So,
Yeah, yes, yes. I don't
okay.
want them to be on spot on, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's a attribute that we can change. That maybe.
Actually, the problem is with English. The word greed means a little bit different stuff. Greed means that the lines that are dedicated to show you the values. So greed is not what you need. You need the border cell. This is the greed, but you need border cell. So, for example, in Russian, grid and border cell is the same, but you don't need grid. Grid is a, how to say, is the helper visual information to for reading the graphs. So, grid shows you where is 0, where is 2. So this is grid, but you
Okay,
need
okay.
cell border. Ask ChatGPT about cell border. Give him the error and tell it's not working. Just copy paste and give it to him.
Okay.
Say, fix me. Good. Here.
But I shouldn't do the same as before.
So ChatGPT is a very simple worker. It executes the exact command. Okay, you need the grid of line 1. Here you are. Is it what you want? Make it work. Say as simple as possible. Yeah, good. By the way, you may talk to ChatGPT in your own language, so it's not supposed to be English.
I got two responses now.
Ah, okay. Wow.
This one does the same as before, so um,
Good, good. Now now we have an image. Uh, the fox is at position 5, 6, and the rabbit is position 4, 0. Let's create the same image for step number 1. By the way, in line 33, yeah, wait a moment. In line 33, you are calling the image 0, and nobody knows what this 0 means. So this is important if you mention the variable name. So instead of calling this method at 0, it's much better to say tick equals 0. Does that make sense? Yeah. Do you see the
yes,
difference? Great.
yes.
Great, great, great. So now tick equals to 1, for example, or tick equals to 2. This is just that
Oh
so
yes,
for
it replaced the
So it's better not to say frame one. It is tick one. Please fix the title. No, 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 no. Here it
Uh,
is. No, here it is still tick. I'm saying about the picture title. You see? So it is
yes, yes.
frame one, folks. So yeah, better. Okay, very good, very good. So now we need an animation. How can we do this animation? So we need those guys moving. Uh, Set data. So we have an image. Self fig. So what is funk animation? What does it mean? Self fig. What is fig?
It's a figure that it will plot on.
Let's look at some working animation. So we have game of live animation or some other
Mm,
animation.
I've had this one.
Oh, does it work?
Yes, but I changed the speed up to be really fast. But
Okay. So make it work there. So this is a working code. Okay. Here it is working. There it is not.
I mean, it's almost the same. I
Uh,
return set data of the
Please look at the funk animation. What are the parameters that are sent into the funk animation? Fig,
figure, the
update,
function that and farg
fargs, fargs.
frames
Okay,
and interval.
frames and interval. Okay.
Fig image. I didn't have any extra
Exactly. So
arguments.
when you are calling the function, this is great if you enumerate the parameters not in a huge line, but one under another. And it would be great if you name each parameter. So press enter. Yeah, and one more press enter. Yeah, good, 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 good. Maybe this will not work because of the indentation problem. And you still have the same issue. Let's go to the previous. Yes, here. So you see fig update. Oh, by the way, look at the documentation of the funk animation or ask ChatGPT to
I looked
explain what is going on
already.
here.
I know
Okay. Okay. So
already.
fix. Then fix the
I can
problem.
add empty and
What does it mean value here? How are you going to use this value?
just to just to catch the some value like here.
You have all the trajectory in game. So game keeps the trajectory.
Okay.
Fix the code and make it work. Hmm. Okay, let's look what is S here. So
S was the previous grid.
is it? I see that S equals to NP zeros and N, so actually this is kind of useless. Okay, let me help you. Let's go to the previous, so to your code. And okay, so let's figure. So you self image is a function, is a method. So you're supposed to pass uh the object. So you have to pass the entire object self. So let's as frg. So at line 28, the first argument, not 27, 28, the first argument will be self. Okay, great. Just self. Okay, let's go back to the previous. Uh, no, let's look at the working notebook. So, by the way, is it working? And let's look what are the. Okay, so now we need frames and update interval. Let's figure this out. So let's say frames equals to frames. Yes, and update interval. It's not interval. I believe it is update interval. Let's look one more time. Oh no, it's interval. Okay, interval. Let's how to say? Let's set it in the parameters attributes of the functions. So in number 2, in number line 2. Okay, here. Say comma interval equals to no after game. Yeah, here interval equals to I don't know, whatever. Great. Okay, and in number line 6, you need one more line. Self interval equals interval. Great. So the meaning of object array in programming is encapsulating. You keep all the values in an object. You don't keep it as a separate boxes. Okay, so in line 31, it will, yes. Self interval. Great, and you don't need 0 in number 29, I believe. Line 29. 29. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to the foxes and rabbits working. So this. Uh-huh. And let's look what is what are the arguments for the function update? Value. There is a value. What does it mean, value? Do you use value
We
somewhere?
don't.
No, it's just
We just
we
use
don't. Okay, some random
because
values there.
yes, because he
Oh,
expects some other values, so it's written like this. And
okay, so this evolution. Some parts of the previous species are still here. So previous genes. Okay, let's get back to our working stuff. Uh, okay. Now we have already drawn set data grid. And okay, now sounds good. Let's see what is below line 37. Okay, let's try to uncomment lines 40 and 41. Ah, fix. First understand. tries to tell you something important. Do you understand what it tells you?
Mm, that we shouldn't add this argument ourselves.
Please read the first message. Ani 2 HTML5 video. I believe we messed up with the name animation Ani and Ani animation. Let's look at the imports. Call imports one more time. Good. Not working. Good. Let's do the following. Let's say not animation, line 37, let's say it my animation. Yes. My animation image. Not here, line 39.
Okay.
Okay, now comment back lines 40 and 41. Run. We should see the image. Okay, the image is here. Uncomment line 40. Run. Okay, here is the problem. Okay, what does it mean, draw? So it should be iterable. Let's look at the method draw. Okay. Okay, so instead of 27, line 27, say return func animation. Just
Yes.
remove all these lines and say return. And
This
remove line 30. Okay, good. Run. Okay, it wants to be iterable. Let's look at the working example.
as I was saying, we here used animation from Matplotlib
Okay,
language.
let's import it. And then remove line 8. No, in the imports.
Okay.
Line 8. Okay, good. And then say animation.func animation. Line 27. I believe we will get the same, but let's try. Interesting.
We got the same.
Okay. What's the problem? Where is the problem?
Uh,
What is self-fig? Line 27. Make it work. Go to the working example. Is it working here? Check. It is.
it takes like 30 seconds to run. I need to remove the print. Here is same as numpy array, but we
Yeah,
changed here,
yeah, yeah.
but it shouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, but just a little bit more beautiful. So it should be numpy array of not a floating point numbers, but an integers. Okay, so fargs, FRGS. So where is the problem? On what line it complains?
Uh, it's a library line, so here.
Here. Okay, you can call it here. Animation.func animation. Remove line 39. And let's make it work here and then encapsulate it into the class. Does that make sense? So
Yes.
create it work as a function. You have everything in your function, right? So you have animation grid as grid. You have you don't need to return. So keep this function, or you may remove this function completely. So make it not a method, make it a function,
okay.
and make this function work.
I will make a new.
Okay.
I'll just copy.
Maybe this would be a good idea to create the new cell, so to keep the game constant. I mean, split the cell into two. So you know something about the game, so the rabbit should start at this cell and whatever. Mhm. Oh, stop working. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very good idea to take some working code from which you definitely know that it is working and adjust the variables to make them work.
That's the same error that we have.
Correct. Go ahead. Let's check one more time. Is the the working IP notebook working? Is it still working? Let's run it.
It takes 30
It's okay.
seconds to.
No problem. We can wait for 30 seconds. Let's look. This should be the animation. Oh, it's working. Okay,
Yes.
great. So let's do the following. Let's copy. Let's first of all, let's go to here and create the new cell. Absolutely new cell. The completely new cell. Empty new cell. Great. Let's see. Do we have game? Type game. Enter. Okay, great. Say, now let's see, do we have a trajectory in game? Say, len game trajectory. Run. 14. Okay, let's go to the next notebook, the working one, and copy paste the fun animation as it is. Right. Yeah, great. Copy here. Great. And before it, copy the function update. Uh, Before line 1.
From
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
here.
Oh, no, not from here. From here. No, from the
Yes,
next
yes.
one. No,
Uh,
from the working notebook.
oh,
From the working. Yeah. Copy function update. Uh-huh. Yes, very good. Let's go one more time to the working notebook, to the working one. And go to the end. To the end. Okay, and see HTML any to HTML5 video. Good. And let's one more time go to the working one. And there is some part from line 68 to line 79. Great. Go there. Go here. Yeah. Run.
but it doesn't work the same.
Of course, it doesn't know a lot of. For example, it doesn't know what is fox and what is rabbit and so on. Okay. Right. So now let's make it work. Okay. Let's remove from line 23 and 24 fox and rabbit. We don't need it. The same, remove it from line 34. 34. Fox and rabbit, remove it. Great. Let's go to the function update. So, and let's frame num image, and we also need game. Let's call game here. Game. Game. No, game.
Oh, yes,
Great.
my
And
keyboard
let's remove
stops.
SN and value because we have it encapsulated. SN and value. Great. Let's send this as a parameter in the fargs. Not here, not here. Image game. Game. Great. Go there. No, it will not work. Okay, now this is great. So now we have the frame num. Let's call it tick, not a frame num. Yeah, great. Remove lines from 3 to 8. Great. Now at line 5, we need to set up where is Fox. No, line 5, line 3, I'm sorry. Game, trajectory, tick, Fox, or is it like this? X or 0? What is the... Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you may just copy paste this. Good. Very good. And not end game, end game, end. Great.
Do I want to change this?
Oh, yes. So change line 5 to the good line from upstairs.
I didn't write.
Okay,
I
now
just
let's remove it. Let's just just a tick. Just a tick. We need a tick. Just a tick. Format tick. Okay. Great. Run. Not working. Okay, frame num is not defined.
I can change
Line
here
3.
or add
Oh,
tick.
no. Let's first in the definition of the function. Oh, okay. Let's here. Yeah. Tick, tick. Run. Okay. List index out of image. What's the problem? How many frames do we have?
I'll print it.
Okay. Yes. So there are only 14 values in the trajectory, not more. But you have 100 frames. Say 10 frames equals to 10.
I can just.
Okay. Game trajectory. Run. Okay, we have some animation. Do you see it?
Yes.
So we have the change in number. Let's change the update interval to 1 second to see. Tick 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 0, 0, 0. Good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, great. 1. Okay, now we have something. So we have some working animation, right?
But this was the same as we started.
No, it was not the same. So that was not working at all. So now we have something working. And now we need to plot our fox and rabbits. Okay, guys, I'm sorry I have to go, unfortunately, right now. So let us meet on Friday approximately at 8 p.m. Okay. So
Friday,
but
8 p.m. Okay.
that Friday 8 p.m. But Daniel and Nina, so the homework from today to Friday will be make it work. Okay. So we need an animation. We need a good animation. I bet if you spend approximately 2 or 3 hours to make it work. This is definitely complicated, but it gives you a lot of result. So the most important thing in programming is debugging. So you are full of debugging. Unfortunately, we are just in the middle of debugging, but it is still very useful. So as soon as we have the working stuff on Friday, we will be reporting. So, and I hope
Can you please
Andre,
send the emoji?
of course. So Daniel, could you please
Yes, of course.
export it? So it is download, huh?
I'll send
IPN
it when we are
to
done.
Telegram channel. Okay,
Yes.
so please make this animation work. Okay, good, good. And by the way, guys, so if you will be on the competition, whatever doing, and you will be presenting just some numbers. Okay, presenting numbers is kind of C, or I don't know what's the mark. Okay, normal, but not so good. Presenting tables is better. Presenting tables and graphs is good, but presenting numbers, tables, graphs, and animation is awesome. And presenting numbers, tables, graphs, animation, and conclusions and the ability to express it, this is that looks good. Okay, so we are looking forward to do this. So next time, today this is the animation day, and I hope that you will be completed with the animation by Friday. So on Friday we may try to aggregate our thoughts and our conclusions about this problem. Okay. Okay, so see you on Friday. Yep.
Okay, thank you all. See you on
Yep.
Friday.
See you on Friday. Bye.
See you.
See
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.